guys, it's Matthew from Sling Pilot Academy. We're here at the Santa Monica Airport for Douglas Days 2025. It's a really fun event this year with a specific focus on first responders. They got a lot of kids events, a lot of booths to visit, and some cool planes like the DC3 behind me. Let's go take a look around. Let's go check out the Sling booth and see how they're doing. I'm here with Kevin with Ampaire. Can you tell me a little bit about the plane behind us?
Yeah, so the plane we've got here is one of Ampaire's hybrid electric planes. It's actually one of very few in the whole world that is flying. So this plane's flown almost 30,000 miles hybrid, burning half as much fuel as a traditional airplane would. So think like the Toyota Prius style, half combustion, half electric, a whole lot more efficient.
Wow, how did that idea come to be?
Yeah, so we founded the company about 9.5 years ago, based in Southern California the whole time, with this vision around how electric vehicle technologies could affect the aviation industry. We're actually upgrading existing planes. And so this came about as we realized what the real impact that it could be from fuel-efficient engines for planes, upgrading the tens of thousands of planes that are already out there, and laying a foundation for all these future planes that are coming down the pipeline.
What kind of fuel burn does the plane behind us get here?
Yeah, so this aircraft is burning about half as much fuel on a per nautical mile basis as the original aircraft would. So think of your piston engines. Maybe they're burning on average like 12-ish gallons an hour. We can cut that down in about half. So just transformative economic benefit for the operators and a really good environmental impact because you're putting out less direct pollution, less CO2, and less noise.
Do you see this affecting travel or larger passenger aircraft at any point?
Yeah, so one of the amazing things about this technology is it's very scalable. So these types of engines can already be used in the auxiliary power or onboard power for the very large jets. So it fits right into our roadmap, and that's coming on down the pipe.
Wow, that's really exciting. Thank you so much for giving us some information, and thanks for being here.
Amazing, thanks for having me.
I'm here with Mike, the loadmaster of the DC3 behind us here. Can you tell us a little bit about the plane?
Sure, she was built originally right here at Santa Monica Airport by Donald Douglas Aircraft Company. This is the first time she's been back since she was born in 1943. And so it's kind of an historic moment for us, as well as she was actually manufactured here, so many people have seen DC3s, ridden on DC3s, jumped out of DC3s, that it's a familiar sight. She was actually built as a DC3. She was supposed to go to work for Capital Airlines, but then we had a little thing called Pearl Harbor, and I guess Franklin Delano Roosevelt called up Mr. Douglas and said, "I need all your airplanes, sir." And Donald Douglas, being a patriotic American, said, "Sure, what do you want?" And he says, "We'll take everything you got that flies," basically. So instead of her having the nice passenger seats and the cargo area and the bunks and all that kind of stuff and the fine china, they stripped all that out and had to wait 2 years to put that back in. And she went off to Indiana and a couple other places to first be converted to military specs with different radios. They had different radios, different navigation systems. So they stripped some stuff out, sent her over there. She trained in the United States with the 82nd Airborne and the 101st Airborne, and then went off to Europe. She started out in Maine, went to Goose Bay, Labrador. It was like a 9-stop flight to get to Europe. And then she trained with the paratroopers over in Europe for a few months, I guess. And then when D-Day happened in June, she participated in the actual D-Day invasion of Normandy and started the end of the war in Europe. She fought all her time in Europe. She dropped paratroopers in D-Day, she towed gliders on D-Day. She dropped paratroopers at Bastogne, Market Garden, dropped supplies to troops. She did a lot of stuff. And then actually the last major operation was called Operation Varsity, which was dropping paratroopers in Germany across the Rhine River to close out the rest of the Nazi army. And so she was in it all the way through. Came back here, had a couple of dozen different owners.
Thank you for telling our story, and thanks for helping us share it with everybody else.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. Come on out and see us.
I'm here with Ben Marcus with Spirit of Santa Monica. Can you tell me a little bit about the event today?
Sure. So this is Douglas Day. It's our third annual community event here in Santa Monica Airport. And we like to build upon the heritage of innovation at Santa Monica Airport. The Donald Douglas, entrepreneur of the Douglas Aircraft Company, was here in 1917 all the way through the mid-60s. So we had the first airplanes to ever fly around the world that were built here. All the DC3s that flew on D-Day and all that was all built here. So we want to build upon that heritage of innovation and show what's possible in the future with whisper quiet airplanes like yours, with electric airplanes, with hybrid electric airplanes. Just get people really inspired about what's coming. Moreover, this year we have a special emphasis on the first responders, because in January we had these massive wildfires in the Southern California area. A lot of that was contained by the aerial firefight.
Going back to how it got started a few years ago, what really got it going?
I felt like it was about time for us to re-engage with the community around Santa Monica Airport. A lot of people have forgotten that we have that history to be proud of here. So I came together with another group of volunteers. We formed a team and decided to host our first event here in 2023. And then last year, 2024, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of the first flights around the world, which took off from Santa Monica Airport in 1924.
Thank you for doing what you do, and thanks for doing this interview.
Thank you for being here.